You're listening to the Codependent Millennial Podcast with Sophie Chilo, bonus episode, Behind the Scenes of the Free Challenge. Before we dive in, I want to read a tiny bit from a longer testimonial from one of my amazing clients, Charlie. Here's what she had to say about our work together. It's okay to live an okay life, but today I feel like I'm truly alive, and it's thanks to Sophie. I can attest that her coaching will translate into visible, immediate results in your mind and right before your eyes. Wow, thank you so much for that, Charlie. You are doing so many incredible, exciting things, and it's an honor to get to know you and to get to coach you. Okay, so in case you haven't heard, I'm running a free 5-day codependency cure challenge from July 27th through the 31st. You can sign up today by going to the link in the show notes or just by visiting codependentmillennial.com/free challenge. It's 100% virtual and will be taking place via Zoom and Slack. Today, I want to give you a behind-the-scenes peek into this incredible challenge so that you can get just as excited about it as I am. Listen all the way until the end for the epic giveaway details and to find out how you can start winning points immediately, like today, like right now. All right, so let's dive in. I decided to run this challenge because I've been releasing these podcast episodes and I've been posting daily training videos on IGTV over the past couple of months, all about how to heal different aspects of codependency, like moving on from the past, self-neglect, self-trust, self-sabotage, confidence, etc. And I know that it's time to go deeper with all of you. If you've been watching those videos and listening to this podcast, it's time for us to put it all into practice together during this free 5-day challenge. If you've been watching the videos and listening to the podcast but not implementing the work in your life at all, the free challenge will help you take your first steps. If you've been trying to implement the work but it's just not having the desired effect, the one-on-one support that I offer in this free challenge will change this for you. If you've been too discouraged or ashamed or frustrated by your codependency to even watch the training videos, join the free challenge. We will all be there supporting each other all along the way. These 5 days will be dedicated to us all doing things that our codependent tendencies would never have us do. Things like saying no when we want to say no instead of saying yes. Things like putting up healthy boundaries with someone in our lives, releasing the obsession with other people's opinions of us, trusting ourselves over everyone else, and much more. I really wanted to create a safe, empowering, supportive space where we could all come together and actually do the things that we've been talking about for the past several months. If you join the challenge and participate in each daily assignment, I promise you, you will catapult yourself past your codependency. Your habits of people-pleasing, neglecting your boundaries, over-apologizing, obsessing over what everyone else thinks, etc., they won't know what hit them. So let's get specific. Here's an outline of our curriculum during the challenge. Day 1, all about emotional adulthood. We're going to take responsibility for our lives in a radical way. Now, this doesn't mean that we're going to blame or shame anyone, including ourselves. It just means that we're going to get really honest with ourselves and become empowered by the responsibility that we will take over our lives. On day 1, we're taking back all of our personal power. All right, day 2, boundaries. You know what they are, and go listen to episodes 2 and 10 of this podcast if you don't, but we're going to actually build some for real. And we're going to troubleshoot along the way because if you've never set a healthy boundary before, you're likely to run into some snags. But that's perfectly okay. I'll be there to offer you the one-on-one support that you need during that process. Day 3 is all about being gentle and kind to yourself. This may be the most crucial part of healing codependency, so it's at the very center of our 5 days together. Oftentimes people tell me that they're engaging in self-care, but they don't actually know what that means, and so they're left depleted. They don't actually know how to be kind to themselves, how to engage in self-care in a way that's meaningful and effective for them. So that's what day 3 is all about. Day 4, self-trust. We're going to trust ourselves like we've never trusted ourselves before. On day 4, you will be challenged to rely on your own inner guidance more than you probably ever have in your entire life. I know you're scared, but you're ready. Day 5, people-pleasing. I know we've talked about how people-pleasing fucks you up, but have you stopped people-pleasing? Do you know how to stop people-pleasing? Do you need a push or some support while you do it? That's what day 5 is all about. So the way that the challenge works is you will receive a private Zoom link and an invitation to a private Slack channel that I've created just for the challenge participants. You get those things once you sign up at the link in the show notes or at codependentmillennial.com/free challenge. Every day at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, we will all gather on Zoom for the daily lesson and discussion. We will talk about the daily topic, how to implement the challenge assignment, and I will also answer any questions you have there about implementation or any anxieties you have about the challenge of the day. These videos will all be recorded and put on a private YouTube channel. I will email the private link to you if you're in the challenge. If you aren't signed up for the challenge, you won't get access to these videos. Then, every day, I will be available in Slack on our private channel to offer additional support as you dive into each daily challenge. You will also be able to share your wins and your aha moments with everyone else on Slack. You'll also be able to share your challenges and ask for advice. It will be an amazing way for us all to connect, learn from each other, and cheer each other on. Okay, now for the moment you've all been waiting for, let's talk about the giveaway. Every time you share one of my posts about the giveaway on Instagram and tag me, you win a point in the giveaway. At the end of our 5 days together, my amazing assistant will count up all of the points that you got and we will announce the winners. There are lots of prizes available and therefore there will be lots of different people winning. Here's what you have the chance to win during this free 5-day challenge. A one-on-one hour-long coaching session with me. There are 2 of these available, and so 2 different people will be able to win private coaching with me during this challenge. Crystals from my favorite crystal shop ever, Mooncat Crystals. A signed copy of my favorite book, Soften by Erin Warenberg. A gorgeous journal. Personalized recordings for you around a specific goal you have or a challenge you're facing. And lastly, my essential reading list to be awarded to 15 different participants. So 15 different people will be able to win that last prize. As I was putting together the outline for this podcast, I had a really emotional moment. It just hit me how transformational these 5 days are really going to be for you if you participate. People who decide to move beyond their codependency are absolute badasses. This work requires effort, and we've been conditioned to be too afraid or too insecure or too reliant on others to stop people-pleasing, to stop self-neglecting, to stop doubting our own intuition and desires. Really healing your codependency takes more than listening to a podcast or watching a video or doing a journaling exercise, and I want to take you step by step through what it really takes to heal your codependency. So I hope you join me for this amazing 5-day Codependency Cure Challenge. Again, you can sign up by visiting the link in the show notes or simply by going to codependentmillennial.com/free challenge. You can also find me on Instagram at codependentmillennial and sign up at the link in my bio there. I hope you have a beautiful day and I cannot wait to get started on this challenge with you.